وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لِرُسُلِهِمْ, and said those people who disbelieved their messengers to the messengers, لَنُخْرِجَنَّكُمْ مِنْ أَرْضِنَا, we shall expel you from our lands, our cities, our towns. أَوْ لَتَعُودُنَّ فِي مِلَّتِنَا, or you have to come back to our beliefs, our creeds, the forefathers, whatever the creed was of forefathers, you have to come back to the folds of that. فَأَوْحَى إِلَيْهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ لَنُهْلِكَنَّ الظَّالِمِينَ, then their Lord sent them the revelation that now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to destroy these evildoers. Now this is the limit, time limit. When the nations gave the final, ultimatum, now you come back or we shall kill you. You come back to the fold of the religion and creed of your forefathers, or we shall expel you. As we had those words, لِيُثْبِتُوكَ أَوْ يَقْتُلُوكَ أَوْ يُخْرِجُوكَ. When this decision is taken by the nation, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the final verdict. Now you go away, you make hijrah, and we are going to destroy this whole nation. So, أَوْحَى إِلَيْهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ لَنُهْلِكَنَّ الظَّالِمِينَ, now we are going to destroy and annihilate these evildoers. وَلَنُسْكِنَنَّكُمْ الْأَرْضَ مِنْ بَعْدِهِمْ, and now we shall make you dwell in the land after them. Just as after the people of Nuh, the people of Hud sprang up, and they were the people, men of strength and civilization and culture. And after they were destroyed, then Samud came up in the Arabian Peninsula. ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامِي وَخَافَ وَعِيدٍ, and this is for who fears my threat and who fears of standing before me. خَافَ مَقَامِي أَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ, whosoever fears, that one day I'll have to stand before my Lord for that grand accountability of the day of judgment. Whosoever has this fear, and whosoever has fear of my threats, and then they will be saved. وَاسْتَفْتَحُوا وَخَابَ كُلُّ جَبَّارٍ عَنِيدٍ, and they demanded a judgment. And all the tyrants and the obstinates, they were destroyed, and they were humiliated, disappointed. Now this is the same judgment about which we had read the ayah in Surah Al-Anfal. In tastaftahu faqad ja'akumul fath. Abu Jahl said, this day, Yawmul Furqan, is going to be the day of judgment. It will prove who is on the right path. Because he was very sure of his victory. 1,000 of us, fully armed, are going. And there, their intelligence must have informed them that the Muslims, they are only 300 or so. And they are without arms. So he was so sure of victory. He said, this is going to be Yawmul Furqan. That is why Allah said in Surah Al-Anfal, in tastaftahu faqad ja'akumul fath wa in ta'udu na'ud. If you wanted a judgment, the judgment has already come. The same, wastaftahu wa khaba kullu jabbarin adid. They wanted a judgment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Judgment came, and those people who were tyrants and obstinate, they were disappointed. Min waraihi jahannam. This destruction, in this world, that was only the preliminary chastisement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Min waraihi jahannam. Behind him, behind this chastisement of this world, is the Jahannam. That is the real abode. That is the real punishment. وَيُسْقَى مِن مَّاءٍ سَدِيدٍ, and they will be given to drink boiling and foul-smelling water. مَاءٌ سَدِيدٌ يَتَجَرَّعُهُ وَلَا يَكَادُ يُصِيغُهُ. They will try to sip due to the thirst, sip the water, but they won't be able to swallow it. It will be so foul-smelling, boiling. وَيَاتِهِ الْمَوْتُ مِنْ كُلِّ مَكَانٍ. They will see that death is coming from every corner, from every side death is coming. وَمَا هُوَ بِمَيِّتٍ, but he will not be able to die. Condition will be as if death is coming. He will be in such a distress that any moment the death is coming from this side or this side. يَاتِهِ الْمَوْتُ مِنْ كُلِّ مَكَانٍ وَمَا هُوَ بِمَيِّتٍ. Only if he could die, he would have been freed from the torment. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not let him die. As we have read, if their skins will be burnt, we shall give them new skins, so that they must keep on tasting, keep tasting the fire, because these skins are sensitive. Beneath this, our tissues, they are not sensitive. So the skins will be again replaced. وَمِن وَرَائِهِ عَذَابٌ غَلِيظٌ, and behind that, more harsh chastisement. مثل الذين كفروا بربهم أعمالهم كرماد اشتدت به الريح في يوم عاصف. This is one of the very important ayat of the Quran, because even the worst of the kuffar and even the worst of the people who make shirk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they also do some good deeds to satisfy their souls, to satisfy their conscience. Even the worst criminals, they also do something. But what is the reality of the good deeds, the virtuous deeds of such people who are not at the level of Iman, real Iman? If the real Iman is not there, but they have some good deeds, what is going to happen to these good deeds? مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ, the similitude of those who disbelieve their Lord. أَعْمَالُهُمْ, their good deeds will be كَرَمَادٍ اشْتَدَّتْ بِهِ الرِّيحُ فِي يَوْمٍ عَاصِمٍ, just like ashes upon which the wind blows hard on a stormy day. A heap of ashes. A very strong wind comes, just scatters all of the ashes, nothing left. All these virtuous deeds, the so-called good deeds, public service acts and so forth, they will just be habam mansura. They will be just thrown away. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not give them any weight. La yaqdiruna mimma kasabu ala shay. They will have no power over what they ought to that they have earned. They thought that we have earned a lot. We did good deeds. We established the foundations and such charitable institutions. All these things we have done. So they will be hoping to have some reward. But there will be nothing. Because we shall find another simile in Surah An-Nur. كَسَرَابٍ بِخِيَةٍ يَحْسَبُهُ الظَّمْآنُ مَاءً. Just like a mirage in the desert, The thirstiest thinks that it's the water. Goes on. But it's no water. It's all mirage, nothing of the sort. So like that, they feel we have something on our credit side. We have at least, if we didn't believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, okay, we committed an error. But we have been doing such and such good deeds. أَجَعَلْتُمْ سِقَايَةَ الْحَاجِّ وَعِبَارَةَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. We have read that ayah in Surah At-Tawbah. مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ أَعْمَالُهُمْ كَرَمَادٍ اشْتَدَّتْ بِهِ الرِّيحُ فِي يَوْمٍ عَاصِفٍ لَا يَقْدِرُونَ مِمَّا كَسَبُوا عَلَى شَيْءٍ ذَلِكَ هُوَ الضَّلَالُ الْبَعِيدُ. This is a failure of a high degree. They have gone far astray. أَلَمْ تَرَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Don't you see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created all the heavens and the earth بِالْحَقِّ, with a purpose, a definite design. إِن يَشَاء يُذْهِبْكُمْ, if He likes, He will take you away. وَيَأْتِ بِخَلْقٍ جَدِيدٍ, and He has all the power. His creative activity has not exhausted. He can bring another creation in your place. وَمَا ذَلِكَ عَلَى اللَّهِ بِعَزِيزٍ, and there is no great matter for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing very heavy. وَبَرَزُوا لِلَّهِ جَمِيعًا, and all of them will stand before Allah. They will appear before Allah. فَقَالَ الضُّعَفَاءُ لِلَّذِينَ اسْتَكْبَرُوا. Now in every nation, every society, there are people who hold the reins of power. And the general masses, common people, they follow them. Now these people will say to them, well, you were our leaders, we followed you. You took us on that path. Now can you save us from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here? Then can we avail of your services here? وَبَرَزُوا لِلَّهِ جَمِيعًا فَقَالَ الضُّعَفَاءُ لِلَّذِينَ اسْتَكْبَرُوا. The haughty and the arrogant, the weak people will say to them, إِنَّا كُنَّا لَكُمْ تَبَعًا. We were your followers. We took you as our leaders. We believed in you. فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُغْنُونَ عَنَّا مِنْ عَذَابِ اللَّهِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. Now can you save us from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? وَقَالُوا, they will reply, لَوْ هَدَانَ اللَّهُ لَهَدَيْنَاكُمْ. Had Allah guided us, we would have guided you. سَوَاءٌ عَلَيْنَا جَزِعْنَا صَبَرْنَا. Now it's all equal. If we bewail or we take whatever is coming to us, we endure it patiently. مَا لَنَا مِن مَحِيصٍ. We have no place of escape. We are equal here. The leaders and the led, both will be in that punishment and chastisement. Nobody will be able to help anybody.